As part of the Getting Started tutorial, you will learn how to open and start the Microsoft Word program, in addition to exploring the ribbon, looking at the tabs, command groups, the Dialog Box Launcher, and how to secure the ribbon in place.
First things first. So how do we get here to Microsoft Word? You will notice that I actually have the Microsoft Word 2016 version. You may have another version, 13 or older. The good news is that most of them are very similar. They may have some slight differences or the way that it looks, but most of the content will be the same and you should be able to follow along pretty easily. So in order to open this Microsoft Word program, you do need to go down to the Start menu. The Start menu on a computer that has Windows is usually found in the lower left-hand corner. You may see a Start flag, or it may actually say Start. If you click here, it will bring up the programs that you have on your computer. With Word, we should be able to find it under the W's. So I've come down here to W and I see Word. The other place sometimes you may find Word located is under the M's for Microsoft Office. With mine being a newer version of the desktop here, this is in alphabetical order. Sometimes you do have to select all programs if you're working with an older Windows type computer. And when you go to all programs, you should then get this alphabetical list. If you're still having trouble, you're not seeing it within your list, you can go to the search and you can type in Word to find it. The search is usually located right about here where you see my arrow with a magnifying glass, and you can type that in. If you do have a newer version like myself, you will actually have to click the circle, which brings up your search box. And this is what it probably looked like for those of you that didn't have to click the circle already. And so you can type Word, and now it will find everything that has Word that is saved in my computer. So I found the one that says Word 2016, and I can just double click and it will open the Word program. So once you open Word, this is what you should actually see before you get into the main page that we were originally on. Sometimes it will walk you through clicking on some different pop-ups that come up. Just work your way through those pop-ups, closing out of them or selecting OK or Next until you get to this page. Once you're on this page, you should see definitely blank document. You may see some additional options as well. Sometimes there are templates that are already showing here, which mine says it doesn't show at this point in time. To start a new document or a letter that you might be typing or a flyer to create something new, you will just double click blank document, which will get us to this particular page. That completes actually opening up Word. I do want to go over the ribbon as well to give you a brief introduction once you're here, what you're looking at, how to use the program. The ribbon is this gray area at the top. And the ribbon will change depending on the tab that you click on, which are located above the ribbon. You should see File, Home, Insert, Design, Layout, References, Mailings, Review, and View. You will not likely have the one that says M Files as you see on my computer. So within the ribbon, underneath each tab, you have command groups. The command groups are divided by a vertical line. And so you've got the clipboard command group, the font command group, paragraph command group, styles command group, the editing command group. And within each command group, you have a set of options. And so it kind of categorizes these things to make it easier for you to find what you're looking for. And generally in the classroom, when I provide instructions, I'll give it as a 3-part instruction. Click the Insert tab, go to the Pages group, then click Blank Page, for example. So as we go along, you may hear me kind of give it in the instructions in that 3-part step as well. So just wanted to give you a heads up on that. Once you've done watching this video, I would encourage you then to explore your ribbon. Take a look at the different tabs. One thing that can sometimes scare people is you may not be seeing your ribbon at all. And if that's you right now, I'm going to show you how you can get your ribbon to appear. Sometimes the ribbon may not automatically be there, or sometimes you may lose your ribbon and you're not sure what you did. There is this, I don't know if you want to call it a partial arrow pointing up. A caret is what I've heard it called in the past, and I usually refer to it as a caret, or a partial triangle, a rooftop, whatever you want to consider this button. It is what will pull the ribbon up or collapse the ribbon. So this one will collapse the ribbon. And so right now, if you see this particular collapsed ribbon where you just see your tabs, in order to get your ribbon back, you can just click Home. Now, if you don't lock your ribbon in, you will lose your ribbon every time you come down here to type. So again, you would just go back home to get your ribbon, but most people do not want to continue to lose their ribbon. So there is a thumbtack in the same place you found the partial triangle, rooftop, caret. You should now see the thumbtack. And if you click the pin, now it will lock your ribbon in, so you can come down here and type and your ribbon stays in place. Besides locking in the ribbon, there is one other thing I do want to show you, and that's the Dialog Box Launchers. And so within each command group, you will have a Dialog Box Launcher, and it's usually a 90-degree angle with an arrow in it. If you click on it, it will bring up a new box which has additional options in it. And that is a general overview of the buttons and the ribbon and how to lock your ribbon to ensure that you are able to follow along throughout the rest of the workshop.
Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.